Hey everybody, Delphi Trading Group here with our weekly market report that we put out for you guys every week here on YouTube and also our X channel. Want to say, hope you guys had a great holiday weekend, a long holiday weekend. Good time to get away from the computer, get away from trading and markets, unless you're into crypto. But either way, hopefully you guys had a great holiday. So we're doing something a little different here. We are now on our YouTube channel, and why we say it is very, very important for you guys to, like, subscribe our social channels, YouTube, X, because we put out a lot of very valuable information. Okay, and one of those things we put out back in November is, if you look here, we put out a video back in November with our predictions for this year, for 2026. Okay. One of those predictions was to really look into the space stocks. We felt the SpaceX IPO that was being rumored to come out this year was going to propel a lot of these space stocks. And if you would have watched this video, and you would have watched that report, if you would have did your homework and your due diligence, you should have did very, very well even if you just looked up, the top space companies that are traded, even if you used AI, whatever AI you guys want to use. But this is why it's very valuable. Okay, another report we put out here, we called the Bitcoin bottom at 60,000. Now, yet to be seen if that's the bottom, but we still feel very, very good about that call. So, again, the moral of the story is just subscribe. Set your thing, get the alerts when we put out a video. Follow us on X. We'll get to that at the end. But it's not costing you guys anything. Again, we're putting out amazing content here. And, just like these predictions, robotics was another one that's done very, very well, amongst some other predictions which have all come true. So again, just subscribe to the channel. You'll get the alerts. Okay, here it is right here at Delphi Trading is the handle for our YouTube. And we even have the link here that will take you to our website, where right now we're doing 14-day free trial. We'll get to that as well. No credit card. You can leave when you want. And you can get in here. You can, get in our Discord, which we'll get to at the end, and we'll go over all that. So please, again, just subscribe on YouTube, follow us on X, and again, we're putting out amazing content. And again, here's what these space stocks have done. Okay, this is Rocket Lab. These stocks now are heading into uncharted territory. Okay, so all you got to go off of up here is price discovery, not much technical analysis you can do. But if you've been in the stock and if you haven't taken profits yet, then, not sure what to tell you. Okay. We've just recently, even as of today, have started taking some profits off of our positions, which have really gone, pun intended, to the moon. Okay. So Rocket Labs is one, it's done very, very well for us. AST Space Mobile, ASTS. Another one, this is pretty volatile, but, up near life highs here, near 130. Okay, so a lot of these companies, this is a recent one we just added, and it's already doubled for us on Lunar, LUNR. We got in this, I believe, around $14, $16, and it actually hit 45 today. So again, a lot of these space companies are just doing very, very well. And, thankfully for us and our subscribers, our users, our members, the space theme that we pointed out in November, okay, which, was back here, has really played out. Okay. So, shout out to us for that call. If you do your homework, do your due diligence, we try to get ahead of what's going to be the next hot thing. Okay, or robotics. This was, again, the space call. So again, just, we would not be buying up here. We're not buying. We're actually starting to take profits. So we're not running out and telling people they should buy up here. We're just pointing out that we put out a lot of amazing content, whether it's YouTube, whether it's our X channel. And again, this is our Discord here. We're in our chat, and you can see we post a lot of information here, pre-market things here. And you can see here our long-term plays on our space stocks have all played out. So again, if you just join, you can join for free for 14 days. It's not going to cost you anything, no credit card, and you get access to all our channels. Okay, you can see here, you can get access to all our channels. We have a long-term crypto portfolio. Okay, our long-term folio here, which has not only space stocks, robotics, AI, chips. Okay, you can get in here for free, and you can take down all this information if you want, and you can leave at any time. So again, we have a lot of channels in here. We even have option flows, which we call UOA. Okay, and then we have our trade ideas, which we'll get to in a minute. We gave out that bonus trade last week off the Delphi signal, which was a home run. And again, we just put out a new trade today here off of the signal for our members. Again, you can get in here for free. It's not going to cost you anything. So not sure why you wouldn't, when all we're doing is just, booking winners here. Okay. So before you get to the YouTube, we're just going to look at the markets here like we always do. This is the SPY. And you can see again our target hit from our last market report last week. The target hit there. And what are we seeing now? Well, we have this kind of spinning top here on lower volume. So our forecast here is going to be contingent on a pivot. Okay, if we get a pivot lower, okay, like we did here, we got a lower high and a lower low. Okay, we think we're going to just take a break and head right back down towards that 20-day moving average. Okay, you can see why did we put that target there? Because that's where the 20-day moving average was right there. And you can see we came down and bounced. Okay, that's actually very healthy. Okay, so we'll need to see if we do get a breather, some profit taking, and the 20-day moving average moves up, we would expect the dip buyers to come in again and for it to go higher. Until we get a close under that, that would be the first red flag. But for now, the trend is your friend, and they are buying the 20-day moving average. So contingent on a pivot, we think the SPY will take a break. Okay, Qs and IWM may be a little different. Okay, again, you can see our target here from last week has hit. And this is kind of another spinning top, but on higher volume. Okay, so actually volume is probably equal. So again, we're going to say here on a pivot, we think we'll take a break. Okay, so again, on a pivot, we think we'll take a break, head down towards that 20-day moving average, which will continue to just go up like this and provide support. Okay, it wouldn't surprise us if we go a little higher and then pivot, but in this market, you have to wait for the pivots, okay, if you're going to be trading up or down. Okay, so that's the Qs and IWM, the third index. We said this was the only index that we thought we would bounce from the support. And again, that target has hit. We're over 95%, if not higher, accurate on IWM. Okay, trades very well technically. You can see all these forecasts. Okay, even a two-part forecast hit there. So IWM closed right at the high of the day at lifetime highs up here, all-time highs on higher volume. Okay, so for this reason, we're going to go up just a little bit. Remember, now that we're in uncharted territory, we don't really have anything to go off of resistant wise. Okay, what we could do is duplicate this and now put support there. Okay, so that could be a support. So on IWM, we're going to go up a little bit. Okay, not much, because we really don't know how high this could go. So there's our forecast on IWM to go higher. Okay, if we see a couple of days of volume drop, if we see a CCI pivot and the IWM pivot, wouldn't surprise us if we test this support. Okay. Finally here, our bonus play. Again, this is why it's a no-brainer for you guys out there to subscribe to this YouTube channel and our X channels, because again, we're putting out free trades. This was an absolute monster trade if you would have took puts up here. Okay, again, not only has our target hit on this bonus play, but it actually surpassed it. Okay, so if you did take puts up here for a trade, if you didn't get out by now, then we're not sure what to tell you, because there is support here. But anyway, we could see, and this actually followed our forecast just perfectly down. Okay, so again, we're putting out stuff on our social channels that if you're a trader, could be making you a lot of money. Okay, and again, it's free. Okay, whether you subscribe to YouTube, whether you want to jump in to our X channel, which is right here. Again, Delphi Trading GP is the handle, at Delphi Trading GP. And again, you can see what we're doing here. We're even posting our performance. All our trades are posted and journalized in our Discord. So if you come on Discord, you'll see what we're doing. And last week, we went 5-0, and you can see how these trades did. Redwire, that's another space stock that we own long term. That was UOA. Okay, this was UOA option flow. So again, if you would have came in and joined for our 14-day free trial last week, you would have got 5-0 on those trades if you would have followed them. Okay, again, a no-brainer. And, we're just posting other things here on X. Again, this is off of the bonus play from last week, VIRT. Again, this was off of the signal. And this is what the signal looks like, okay? VIRT, we got a sell signal at 55. And again, a target hit down here at 52, dropped $3. A $3 move for options on puts could be a huge, huge score, okay? So again, this is what we're doing here. And again, this is our 14-day free trial, okay? You can join for free, 14 days, no credit card, cancel anytime. Gets you into our Discord to get everything that we're showing you guys, okay? And here, again, is the link if you want to join. It's also in our YouTube, okay? So, again, Delphi Trading GP. All you have to do is follow, subscribe, and you're getting amazing free content, okay? We can say this 110%. There's no platform doing what we're doing at Delphi when it comes to trading, option flows, crypto. We like to say the proof is in the pudding, okay? All right, so that's it from us. Again, thank you for being here. And we wish you guys good luck trading, a short week with the holiday. And again, just, be very, very, if you're in these space stocks, if you're in a lot of these names we showed you, and if you've been in them since November, since we put out that report, congratulations. We're starting to take profits. We are not buying up here. All right, that's it from us. Good luck trading, and we will see you next week. Take care.